Righty, Ernie, we'll get to Phoenix stuff in a moment, but firstly, Anthony Hudson's comments have received a lot of press lately. What did you make of them?
Well, I've only been in the country 2.5 years, and it's not for me to make comment on any national team. But I have to say, I understand him wanting to play games every FIFA international window. That's what his job is, and it must be very frustrating. But I don't know the situation there. We are supportive of the national team. We'll release any of our players at any time. I talk to him every 2 or 3 weeks just to let him know how the players are going, and that's the extent of our relationship, and it's a good one.
He also criticised a number of the young players in New Zealand. What do you have to say about your young players here?
I've got no comment to make. The culture at this club is something that's been built up over a period of time, and Ricky Herbert was a big part of that. It's a good culture, but a professional club that's completely independently run, well financed by Wellington, and playing a very good league is quite different from a national setup. I understand, having been the national coach of Hong Kong for a short period of time, some of the frustrations of working at a national level.
Links overnight to James Troisi. What can you tell us about him?
Every day I get a call, mainly from Australia, on a new player that we're apparently signing. Some of them I can't pronounce their names, but there's a whole range of players being mentioned. My job is 52 weeks of the year to have a good look around and see who could be prospective signings for our club. So recruitment's always year round. I've talked to some, I haven't talked to others. I don't see anything happening in the January window, but obviously we're considering what's going to happen next season.
3 goals in the last 5 games. Are you confident the strikers can turn that around?
I'm confident we can turn things around because what I see at training is very positive. It was good to see a clean sheet, especially with the back four against Roar, the top team in the league. 3 of the back 4 had only 9 games, A-League games previously, and to see them stand up like that is a good sign for us. But it's more a concern, as you say, about the front third and creating goal-scoring opportunities. And we did that really well up until the last 4 games. We were ahead of where we scored goals last year. Second half of the season, there's no excuses for us not to improve that area.
How are you looking to improve it?
Raising the intensity of training is very important, spending a lot of time coaching that front third, trying to get attacking midfielders into goal-scoring positions like Rowley, Alex Rodriguez, Mikey McGlinchey, as well as using high strikers like Crovina, Blake Powell, Jeffrey Sarpol.
Just on the injury front, Ben Sigmund, is there an update on how he's tracking?
Ben, because he had 4 or 5 weeks recovering from the hamstring and he broke down again, means we have to spend at least the same amount of time. So we're looking at another 5 or 6 weeks to Ben. Jeffrey's calf is playing up again, that's why he had to come off at the weekend. He didn't train today. Louis Fenton is integrating slowly into training, and as you could see, typical Louis, he took it easy and went 110 miles an hour the whole session, so that was good to see. Who else have we got injured? Roy Krishna. We speak to the medical staff, we have a meeting after this, we should have a clearer picture. And we've got 2 players back from suspension as well, which is good, Rodriguez and Bonavazia. And we've got Manny Basket back next week. So we're getting more and more players coming back into the squad, which is good.